It's basically about injustice and equality. Watch the full video or watch the last few minutes and it explains it all. It's more about politics than YouTube, but it's all involved. New World Order, maybe, I don't know. I'm not paranoid, makes you live longer, but I'm not that paranoid. But you might need to be soon. So guys, a little impromptu video. I've been following these yellow vest things going on across Europe, including UK, France, and there were a guy, James Goddard. He's been arrested now, and he called an MP a Nazi. Right? I don't agree with him being arrested for what he did, or for what they did, because this MP, I would call her a lady, but I don't think she's a lady. She's called people fascists and whatever, and she's used lots of. I'm not going to put any clips in. I'm going to let you search that yourself if you want to, or if you've seen it. She's called people fascists and other things. She called Donald Trump a dick live on TV, and she's supposed to be representing our country, you know. And whether he is or whether he's not, it doesn't matter, right? You can't go around calling the President of the United States a dick, you know. Agree or disagree, but you can't say that. And these guys have called her a Nazi and other stuff and a fascist. Now, she's called other people fascists, which is more than half of the population of the UK who voted for the Brexit, right? She called them fascists. Should she be arrested for that? I think she should. If this guy's been arrested for calling her a Nazi, I think she should be arrested. Reason being is that other MPs have had far more abuse than she got there. There was no physical abuse. I've seen Nigel Farage, he was physically abused, right? Somebody hit him around the head and they attacked him in Scotland and various other things. So it can't be wrong, one rule for one and one rule for another. It's got to be all straight and clear, right? This is the main thing, right? And this Anne Sotheby's, or sour grapes, her constituency actually voted more than 10% for a Brexit, although she wants to remain. Now, if somebody votes you in and you represent them people, you must represent them people. If they want a Brexit, then you should say, okay, now I must fight for Brexit because I am representing the majority of the people that voted. That's the point, yeah? You don't, because that's democracy. That's how democracy works. And if you don't, like, follow the rules of democracy, then you are a fascist and a Nazi, aren't you? You know what I mean? I don't think the Jews, like, went, okay, yeah, we'll vote for Hitler and we'll go to the concentration camps, right? You can't say that. You can't. That's against the democracy. That's against what people voted for. Okay, this guy shouted at her in the face and stuff like that. In the old days, they used to throw rotten vegetables at MPs. That's not allowed now, and I think that's fair enough. Although Nigel Farage and other Labour MPs have been egged, you know, and people didn't get arrested. Now, this guy's had all his social media shut down, and I disagree with that as well, because then he's got no right to free speech, or only if it's free speech among his friends, but everybody else can have free speech, apart from people who don't agree with the establishment or whoever. Yeah, it's totally wrong. I did a political test. I'll put it down for you. I actually got a certificate of printing it out. I'll put a link in that at the bottom. But I come out on that, and I didn't answer honestly as left liberal. I was like almost like Nicola Sturgeon, and she's a nutcase. And so I don't know how accurate that is, but I would suggest trying it. But with this, I think this is a really crappy situation. They're scared, aren't they? You know, people are standing up now for the rights. In France, they're going like, no, you've lied to us. Stop lying. Switzerland's a different place. New World Order, let's call it New World Order, right? Here in Switzerland, there is New World Order don't work because every county or canton vote their own. It's small government, very small government. It's a small country. And problem with EU and all that bollocks is that what they're doing is they've got some guys in Brussels and Strasbourg whenever they go and wherever they get paid 30,000 a month plus, between 26,000 euros and 36,000 euros a month, right? Plus, and no wonder they don't open the books. So that's why I disagree with Euro. That's why I want Brexit. I want all countries free. France, Germany, I want them all free of that crap. That's just a load of crap. They're just milking it. They are the New World Order. And if you want to call it the Fourth Reich or Nazis. Have I called anybody a Nazi here? No. But they call everyone else who disagrees with their principles far right. They call me far right because I don't agree with mass, uncontrolled immigration. That is a bad thing. Would you let 10 people into your house, right, who you don't know? You're having a party, some friends round, and then 10 people who you've never met before in your life, they come and knock at your door, and you go, would you go, yeah, come in, no problem, we're having a party, yeah. Would you do that? I don't think you would. So that's half of it. And other half is that we don't need our laws being made 1,000 miles away, because they've no idea how we live and what we do. Our traditions are totally different from their traditions. Even in Switzerland, the culture is different. The Christians, and mostly, but the traditions and the laws are different. Every single canton, every single county has its own laws, its own taxes, its own thing, a little bit like America. Whereas the people in the county who live in that county can make a choice on this or that. It's not like black or white, but, oh, well, that's all right, but we don't agree with that bit. And you can do that. And it's not about religion, it's not about colour, it's about living to the rules where you live. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. But thumbs up, thumbs down, I don't care. Good night and God bless. Nice to be nice. So, guys, I know it's a little bit long, and I was just like venting a bit, but I don't agree that this guy should have been arrested. What I do think is that Anne Sotheby should have actually done an interview with this guy or all the other people who are on the side of these people, because does it seem that there's a one world order or new world order or whatever, right? It worries me now that it seems that it's going this way, and I'm not paranoid, and I'll stand up for myself. She wasn't being attacked physically. She has called people fascists. She did call President Trump a dickhead or whatever, and I think that's the problem. The politicians say all these things, do all these things. She's gone totally against her own constituency. And people have got rights to say that. And if they're trying to close down free speech, then are they Nazis? Are they fascists? If you cannot say, then you're a fascist or a Nazi. If you have not got free speech by the establishment, then they are being fascists or Nazis. But yet they're calling everybody else fascists or Nazis, far right, who don't agree with everything they say, be it in what way, you know? So that's the little bit of a roundup of what I'm thinking about, what I've just had a bit of a rant about. But anyway, I do really hope you have a nice day, evening, week, year, life. Don't let them buggers get you down. They don't like you, top them. That's to be nice.